Hello everyone and welcome to QualityRPGs. Today we are having part 7 of the Mask of the Betrayer campaign in Neverwinter Nights 2. And, well, without further ado, let's continue. Perhaps you noticed from my voice that I'm having a bit of a cold. So probably this part will be somewhat shorter than some of the rest. So, and perhaps the commentary will be a bit curbed compared to the original. But yeah, so we are to return to the Gnarlthorn. That's over there. Only trees. And Gnarlthorn, was he there? Okay. Is there, by the way, anything we could do with these corpses? I guess not. The quality of this now deceased man's clothing and intricacies of its ornamentation suggest that he may have been the leader of this ill-fated group. Okay, so nothing of interest up there. Troll.
Let the earth take you.
Here I was thinking that we have dealt with all of them. Okay, perhaps you could. Okay, good.
Strike at them. Attack.
Let's go and deal with the rest of the enemies over here. Where did I use? Suppress hunger here. So, let's get over here. Is that you, little sapling? Yes, I brought something that will heal you. You have? Well, don't waste it on me, little one, just see that the other trees in this glade are restored. Place your gifts in the pond here, their roots will drink from it. But you have the blight too. I have, little one, but it's not right for me to fight it. When I was first stricken with this blight all those years ago, it happened because I had cheated death. That I survived the draining of my own life was an affront to the natural order. I suffered long for it, but such was my penance and it was necessary. I don't see why anyone should suffer just for doing something opposed to the natural order. It's good that you are sensitive to such struggles and the reasons behind such suffering, whether natural or not. I would not expect such understanding from one so young, but one day when your trunk is many ages thick and your roots have delved far into the earth, you too may realize how delicately our existence is balanced on the laws of nature. For me, the time has come for a peaceful and long overdue slumber. I trust you will tend the younglings and see them healed, which means I can stop clinging at last. Good night and farewell, little one. Okay. we should go now and see that his wishes are honored. So, is there... Where's the Queen's blessing? Yeah, that's cloak. So... Are we supposed to... I don't know. Supposed to bring it to some kind of spring? Place your gifts in the pond here. The roots will drink from it. So, I mean, this pond, the wellspring over there. I don't know. Okay. It seems our journal is not quite upgrading. Okay. And these were the last ones. So now what? This is done. Should we visit the tree in the middle? Could there be something? Hunting party. I guess we have found them ancient knowledge. Nothing really of interest in here. There should be that one spirit. So, I guess we could get out of here to the Garrison. Not too much else for us to see. So this leads to Ashenwood, yeah. Let's see if Naja has anything worthwhile to say. What can I do for you? I have questions. I think we have already had these discussions. Oh. Dalenka. Once more. Is it? It's not that dwelling, is it? No, it's not that. It's here. I mean, we have done quite a bit already. A bit your farewell. It's here. I think we have had already. Okay. I think we should try to do something about that burning thing. Because there we haven't really done anything. Okay. Blight guard. So it seems we are a bit lacking of money.
Yes?
Okay. Yeah, perhaps you should be using that one instead. And it's not probably wise to purchase anything as well. We don't
Follow me.
really have that much money, so it's better to save it for something that's really useful for us. So let's head to the... what's this place? Wells of Luru. Should we visit that as well? Well, let's go here first. So do we have some spells like this? Shaping fire. Okay, perhaps we should have a chat. Felt your presence, felt your birth, felt it lose my bonds. The time approaches, the time approaches, the time approaches. You felt my birth, was bound in a red place, a place of fire, only heat, only scorching. Then a disturbance, a cool breeze, he is awakened, he is awakened. The time for what approaches, scorching vengeance, burning wood, dying forest. His end is near, his end is near, his end is near. I guess he's talking about Woodman. Whose end is near. Forest spirit, forest essence, met him once, now will again. He'll pay at last, he'll pay at last. What are you? Was a man, now a form, was a soul, now a shape. Shape of fire, shape of fire, shape of fire. Why are you burning down the forest? Burn the grove, burn the spirit, burn the jailer. Draw him out, smoke him out, draw him out. Are you talking about the woodman? Send me from here, send me from life, send me to burn. Undying pain, undying heat, undying pain. I don't understand, you were punished. Helped many to find him, all was well, helped you to find him, earned his wrath. He hated you, he feared you, he hated you, he feared you. You can't mean me, you must mean someone else. Same growth, and you return. Weakened him once, now have again. You are the key, you are the key, you are the key. I need you to stop burning the woods, it has made the woodman too weak to return. Will not stop burning, brings him, makes him pay, makes him remember. I have suffered, I have suffered, I have suffered. I'm going to put out these flames, like it or not. A wise decision, little one, this monstrosity must be extinguished. Fought icy hag, fought winter itself, almost lost, then you draw near, found my strength. Icy hag, I have never heard that whispered by my less gifted students. She fled east, you lose to she fled east. If I slay you, you won't be able to stop me from putting out your fire. Then I will seek her out and learn your weaknesses. Uh-oh. Okay, let's save, and
Yes.
Let's see if we can achieve something with... Okay, that doesn't help. You will suffer, you will pay, you will suffer. But actually I think there is something taking damage over there. Oh. There are some trees. I don't know if we can do anything about this one. So basically, it seems we are on the right tracks. We should be hitting the trees with cold.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that did the trick. And it seems it's about doing massive attacks first and foremost. Even in defeat, the shape of fire still burns malignantly. Flames flare up now and again on nearby trees. Pour oak glass extracts onto the corpse. So, now what? Could we find the woodman from somewhere?
Yes?
Let's head to the world map. And let's save. Just in case. So have I visited this place at all? Not sure. Okay, we should visit Naja at some point. This is some kind of a settlement. I'm not sure if that's the correct place. So basically we have completed 3 quests over there. I have dwelt with the problems in the wood as you asked. This is first good news in some time. I'm greatly relieved that you were able to do this. You must forgive me, but there is one further matter in which I need your assistance. I will help if I am able. I'm sorry it was not something I could speak freely to an outsider. But I see now that you are true to your words and capable of great things. It cannot be coincidence that brought us together. It was for a good cause. Let me speak plainly. My garrison has been betrayed. My berserkers were sent to their deaths in the forest. It will only be a few more attacks before the garrison falls. This happens because Dalenka wills it. Dalenka, why would she betray her own garrison? Dalenka is not who she appears to be. She is a Durthran spy here to weaken Hathran influence on this place. How do you know this? It's why I am here. My sister suspected her. They sent me because it's less obvious than having a second Hathran looking over the same garrison. For a long time I noticed nothing, then one night I saw her sneak into the forest. She returned every night for a week. Before I could report this, the attack started. Why not just tell the witches now? It would be too late. I would have left my berserkers to their deaths defending this place. What can be done about this? I don't wish for my berserkers to come to any more harm. If they die in Dalenka's defense, she will have done what she intended here. The only way to prevent this is to convince them to unite against her. I do not expect them all to join, but for what lives you could save in this way I would be grateful. Why do you need me for this? Just as I have been watching Dalenka, she has watched me. If I were to meet with all of my soldiers, she would know. On the other hand, you have already been wandering freely about a garrison. For you to speak to each of the soldiers would not seem strange, at least not from one who Dalenka already considers to be a very strange person. I see your point. Can I count on you to lead this mission? How do I know I can trust you? We have already fought on the same side of a battle once more, so I think you know it's in your heart. It would not matter anyway. Dalenka has told you she will not help you in your quest. If you choose not to help me now, you are stuck. This evil witch must be stopped. You have my aid. You have my deepest thanks. There are only 5 berserkers stationed here now. You will find them at the gates near the barracks or walking patrols. Once you have spoken to them, you should confront Dalenka immediately. Do not seek me out again, or she will know what we are up to. I will join you when you confront her. May the spirits guide your way. Okay. Let's save. Is there anything I can help you with? Naja sent me. She is troubled by recent events here. There is much to be troubled by. The land suffers, the spirits lash out in anger and in fear. We are paralyzed here, the attacks will keep coming until we are wiped out. Naja wants to do something about it. What do you have in mind? We are going to remove Dalenka from power. I was hoping you had thought of something less destructive. Such an action will surely divide our loyalties and leave us with many complications. I am of two minds in this matter. As a berserker I serve the Hathrans, but as a Rashemi my first allegiance is to the spirits, and it is the spirits here who may have the gravest need. Your faith must come before concerns of duty. While the one is important only in life, the other determines everything afterward. What you say rings true in my heart. My greatest loyalty must be to the spirits. Do what you will, I will be ready when the time comes. Okay. Kozlov, you are in my way. Naja sent me to discuss something urgent. Really, what would that be? Dalenka is an agent of Dirthans. She has been responsible for the troubles here in the forest. That is a ridiculous claim. If you were Raslimi, I would already have parted your head from your shoulders. What proof do you have of this? She sent berserkers into the forest to weaken the garrison. She sent them to make amends with the spirits. That they were not able to return alive was their own fault. It is time just to disobey a Hathran, but a mutiny, that is worse than the most shameful offense a berserker can bring on himself. You serve Naja as well as Dalenka. She is convinced of Dalenka's treachery. You have come here with nothing, no evidence, no amount of thought. You deserve death for this. If we hadn't been ordered to leave you unharmed, I would not do the honors now without another word. Until that order is lifted, I will be watching you. Okay. There is... yeah, I guess... these. Something you need, Outlander. Naja is in need of your help. Or what kind of help? Help against Dalenka. Naja says he's a Dirthan spy. You would start a rebellion against Dalenka? How could you possibly justify this? Dalenka is responsible for the deaths of most of the berserkers here. If we do not act now, more berserkers are surely to meet the same fate. You are very committed to your cause for someone with so little knowledge of what he opposes. Dalenka is older and wiser than anyone I have ever known. How can you think of to judge someone with so much more knowledge and experience than our own? I would gladly follow her to the end. She has brought about calamity and suffering through her decisions. Wisdom is useless if no good comes of it. I suppose that even wisdom is subject to the motives of those who possess it, and not all are wise. All are wise are good. You make a strong case, stronger than I expected. Though I am not proud of it, I will assist you. Okay, so that's 3. What about you? Naja sent me to discuss a proposition with you. Then you have my ear. Naja believes Dalenka is a Dirthan spy. She sent me to ask you for your support against her. Naja is a smart woman. I knew that one day this garrison would be hers. I didn't expect it would be so soon. You're a merchant. You know that to succeed you must take risks and seize opportunities when they come your way. Naja's gratitude will pay off handsomely. What you say is true, and that principle has never led me astray. Very well, you have my support. When you decide to go through with this, I will be there. And that's 4th. And Volomir probably is the last one. What is it you want? How do you feel about Dalenka's leadership here? You asked a dangerous question. There had to be better be a good reason. I'm here on behalf of Naja. It's important. Naja, now there is someone who has not forgotten the value of our lives. And Dalenka has. Dalenka has sent most of my Fang to die. She would not go with them, would not let Naja go with them. We berserkers are strong and capable warriors, but in the woods, in the place of spirits and magic, traveling without Hathran is walking blind. Naja believes Dalenka did it on purpose, that she's a Dirthan in disguise. It would explain a lot. Many of us have had our doubts, but we can say nothing against the Hathrans. As long as you follow the word of one of the witches, you are within the law. Long as my Fang is hanged for treason, I would welcome the chance to remove the witch. Fang isn't... Okay, yeah. I will hit your call when it comes. Okay, I guess we have... It's time to confront Dalenka. I bid you farewell, yet here you remain, expectant of help I am not bound to give. Your plot is exposed, Earth and Spy. Come outside and face justice for your crimes. Earth and Spy, oh my Naja has been busy lately, hasn't she? Lead the way, stranger, I am more than prepared to show everyone the justice they came for. Okay. So the faces of the conspirators are revealed at last. Yes, I knew this was coming. To think that you were so easily seduced by the hollow words of an utter stranger, I'm truly embarrassed for you. You have allowed Ashenwood and this garrison to become weak. You are no longer in charge. If you believe that I'm the root of the troubles here, you are for a hard truth. Consider the garrison was first attacked only a few days ago. How long has it been since your awakening, Cursed One? But it was your decisions that led the garrison to ruin. You have made decisions with only your own interests in mind. Calming the forest should be still our first concern, Dalenka, not waiting here to be overrun. How could you send the men into the forest and not go with them? It's time to yield to new blood, Dalenka. I see that you choose to remain naive, very well. There is but one law in Rashimen, and it is the favor of the Hathrans. By opposing me, you and those who aid you stand outside the law. Death is the appropriate sentence, but as we are far from the nearest executioner, it appears I shall have to administer it myself. Kill them. Okay, were we betrayed? What's all of this? What have you done to Dalenka? Exactly what you told me to. You said to rise up against her. Berserkers, behold the source of the attacks. This foreigner has brought blight and fire to the forest, and we have paid for it. What are you doing? Now, he has let you in false hope in my name. Destroy him. Okay. And I guess laying hands would go amiss.
Yes?
Yes, that is so.
So, did we make a mistake? Where is Nasha? Okay, so to Ashen who did this then. I I would guess that she's by the big three. Who's Loki? Yeah, there she is. Yarkov. Dead.
Your tasks here are nearly complete. We wish to offer our thanks.
We?
We are the outrage, the fury, the vengeance. Long have we festered, desiring only to protect, yet bound and suppressed by the one who purports to speak. He has faded to nothing. Now we are all that protects. We are the need.
And you betrayed me. Why exactly?
We were threatened. We burned. We wilted. We yielded to parasites. We needed them gone, and you obliged. We are grateful.
Who I'm talking to here?
We needed a vessel, an instrument, one whose... We took the Ephron. We are the protector. We are the land. We are one.
There must be some way to free you, Najar.
We ask that you help us, that you remove the remaining threat. We ask you...
Taste of my wrath! Perish as you should!
There is that sapling mound. Still one left. Oh, Elder Earth Elemental. So could you be so kind as to... Do we have a resurrection? No, we don't. Huh, a shame. So I guess we just need to beat the treants and whatnot. Okay, next we need to actually... deal with the yellow blockers. So we are progressing a bit by bit. And the next one. Perhaps we have two more to deal with. hard already. Okay, are we done?
Is there something you wish?
So do we have the... Seems we still need to hit these.
Towering above you was a vast sprawling tree, much like gnarlthorn in shape. Only the eyes are different. They are huge and lustrous and brown, shining with a savage awareness.
It is him.
A wind rises across the surrounding trees, like the first breath of some reawakening god. The mouth of the tree spirit opens soundlessly, but a silence is suddenly lifted from the forest. An unnatural quiet that you never realized was there, until now.
You are the woodman, the spirit of the forest?
Yes, I am all that creeps or walks, lives or grows, sickens or rots or dies.
For a moment, the lustrous eyes grow wide, and the tree spirit seems to falter, to betray a sudden weakness or pain.
Will you always be here when I wake, devourer of souls? Gorge on my life 100 times and you will never be sated. Nor will I ever die while the forest persists.
We have never met. Perhaps you speak of another spirit eater who came before.
The face changes. The hunger remains the same. Why did you slay the parasite and call me forth, if not to feast once again?
The parasite evil spirit in the tree, what was it?
Anger, hatred, the forest's fury made flesh and wood and will. Your hunger dispersed my soul, and that fury arose in my place. It seeped into the souls of the small ones, the gentle ones, and slew them, called to the fouler ones, and drew them hence.
You called this fury a parasite. Was it preventing your return?
Yes. While I was dispersed, the anger grew too strong. The hatred, the parasite, had to be torn from the forest's heart before I could emerge again.
So you were too weak to fight the parasite on your
The
own.
woodman is silent, its lustrous brown eyes flat and unmoving. Somehow you sense that the Great Spirit is confused, that somehow you are not what it expected.
Yes, I was and am too weak.
The witches sent me to find you to seek a cure for my hunger.
You still do not understand what you are. Neither did those other faces, which hid the same hunger that you bear. They called it a gift. You think it a curse. It is neither.
If my hunger for spirits is neither gift nor curse, then what is it?
It is your nature. Hunger is what you are. You were not always thus. But how your nature changed is not known to me. Yet, I sense a wrathful touch upon your soul. The touch of a god who is dead.
The dead god did this to me. Which one?
An unfamiliar god. A stranger to the forest. Tontia, Mailiki, LaRue. These are the gods I knew in their youth, and their wrath is different in kind.
How can I defeat my hunger?
You cannot defeat your own nature. You must be what you are. And in being, you must finally succumb. To change your nature, to return to what you once were. Most such changes are impossible. Burn a forest to ash, and you can only plant anew.
You are weak, injured. I can at least bestow some of my life force upon you to try to set things right.
Such an act would defy the nature of your hunger, and teach it to obey you, perhaps.
Gather your spirit energy and direct it to the woodsman.
You close your eyes, clear your thoughts. You can feel the dark presence within you, seething and eager, desiring the woodman's vast and defenseless soul. But you realize your will has grown stronger since you first felt the stirrings of hunger, and you have gained a measure of power over the dark presence that lurks inside you. You take hold of that presence, meeting savage hunger with steadfast will. You command the presence to obey, to reverse the flow of life from yourself to the woodman, and the power surges forth.
Lost is restored. The forest breathes, and its anger fades to silence. Thank you.
My predecessor stepped this page, woodman. May your forest have peace.
It seems your hunger, as powerful as it may be, is nothing compared to your will.
Okay, so... now what? I guess we have to return to the witches then. Where was the Naja? She might have had some decent enough loot. I really search for all of these. Bah.
To me, my allies.
Walk in my step. Follow me.
Well, I guess we are not finding it then. But yeah, I think that's actually everything for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Let's see, by the way, do we have a new special ability? Set it provoke spirits? Probably not. Well, in any case, QualityRPGs out.